वक्त दोहा में तकरीब जारी है। वजीर खारजा जो कतर के हैं वो इस वक्त तकरीब का आगाज कर रहे हैं।
Women and men in order to build the future of the coming generations in this noble country. The state of Qatar has taken the initiative of hosting the Afghan Dialogue Conference last year, which laid the first cornerstone of a larger and more comprehensive community dialogue for the different stakeholders in the Afghan dossier. And we look forward to completing this operation in order to crown this agreement with comprehensive and sustainable peace in the near future, God willing. The state of Qatar was and still is sure of the lack of feasibility of any military solution to the Afghan crisis, and in implementation of the wise guidance of His Highness the Emir of Qatar, Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, the state of Qatar has pursued its hard efforts and its thanked endeavors and serious mediation in order to achieve peace in Afghanistan and bridge different opinions of the different stakeholders in the conflict to reach a political solution that would guarantee the achievement of peace, stability and prosperity to the Afghan people. We all realize that the Afghan people are facing risky conditions and are bearing more than they can take in terms of dealing with the different dangers and threats caused by the war and all its negative implications. We here value the position of both the United States and Taliban during the phases of dialogue and negotiations hosted in Doha, and their keenness on promoting transparency and their deep conviction that different interlinked challenges have to be faced to achieve sought peace, and their honest will to end their conflict. We have followed with great optimism how ending violence in Afghanistan, or stopping violence in Afghanistan starting last Saturday, led to saving innocent lives that will be undoubtedly a great support for sustainable peace and sought reconstruction. Excellencies, the state of Qatar has focused on mediation as a principal tool to achieve peace, resolve conflicts in peaceful means, which has allowed it to resolve a lot of conflicts in the region, thanks to its credibility and transparency and for taking the same distance from all parties. What pleases the state of Qatar, its leadership, its government and its people is for it to see a peace agreement signed on its territory between the United States of America and Taliban after long phases of difficult negotiations until it was crowned with success. Achieving the sought peace in this agreement and building successful and fruitful relations between the two parties requires a mutual understanding by each party of the other party's preoccupations, as well as an honest will to achieve the best interests of everyone. And this can only happen through creating a conducive environment to implement this agreement and reach the final settlement between the two parties. Our meeting here today is a message of support to the Afghan people in order to overcome this difficult phase, and a message of thanks to the United States of America and Taliban and to the Afghan people and all the countries that have supported the dialogue and the negotiations between the two parties. We look forward for this agreement to be a real turning point on the path to stability and prosperity to our brotherly Afghan people and to achieving their purposes of security, welfare and development. Excellencies, since the state of Qatar truly and deeply believes that the sustainability of peace is a joint responsibility of the international community, we call the international community to spare no efforts in order to face any challenges before the sought peace in Afghanistan. We confirm that the state of Qatar will also spare no effort in continuing its active interaction with all the international efforts and regional efforts in this regard. I hereby call on all the countries that are still witnessing conflicts to open up to all the initiatives aiming at establishing the
दोहा में कतरी वजीर खारजा तकरीब से खिताब कर रहे थे। तकरीब का ये इफ्तिताह था और इफ्तिताही ये कलमात उन्होंने अदा किए। उनका ये कहना था कि हम इत्तेहादी हैं और हमें इस बात का इदराक है कि अफगानी हुकूमत और अफगानी अवाम ने किस किस्म की मुश्किलात का सामना किया है।
फिटनेस ट्रेनर है।
वैसे आपकी फिटनेस तो डाइटिंग का कमाल लगती है। अब कहेंगी डाइट थोड़ी और एक्सरसाइज बहुत सारी।
क्योंकि जितनी जरूरी है एक्सरसाइज उतनी ही जरूरी है हेल्थी डाइट। इसीलिए ऑलिव ओला है मेरा हेल्थ पार्टनर। प्योर ऑलिव और कनोला ऑयल के ब्लेंड से बना अच्छाई भरा ऑलिव ओला।
This hourly clock is brought to you by
Golden Pearl Beauty Cream. हुस्न जाना की तारीफ मुमकिन नहीं।
This headline news is brought to you by
25 GB डेटा के साथ YouTube पे अपने फेवरेट क्रिकेट सीजन की लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग एंजॉय करें। JAWAB
एंड जितनी जरूरी है एक्सरसाइज उतनी ही जरूरी है हेल्थी डाइट। अच्छाई भरा ऑलिव ओला।
अफगानिस्तान में अमन की बहाली के लिए तारीखी दिन। दोहा में अमेरिका तालिबान अमन मुआहिदे पर दस्तखत की तकरीब शुरू। थोड़ी देर तक दस्तखत होंगे। अमरीकी वजीर खारजा माइक पोम्पियो, नुमाइंदा खुसूसी बराए अफगानिस्तान ज़ल्मे खलीलजाद और तालिबान रहनुमा तकरीब में मौजूद। अमीर कतर समेत 50 ममालिक के नुमाइंदगान भी शरीक। शाह महमूद की ज़ल्मे खलीलजाद और तुर्क वजीर खारजा से मुलाकातें।
Host for these historic talks. His unstinting support and yours, Mr. Foreign Minister, supported both sides in helping to reach this momentous day. The United States and the Taliban have endured decades of hostility and mistrust. Previous talks have faltered. This effort only became real for the United States when the Taliban signaled interest in pursuing peace and ending their relationship with Al-Qaeda and other foreign terrorist groups. They also recognized that military victory was impossible. I then asked Ambassador Khalilzad to serve as our lead negotiator to gauge the Taliban's sincerity. The agreement that we will sign today is the true test of this effort. We will closely watch the Taliban's compliance with their commitments and calibrate the pace of our withdrawal to their actions. This is how we will ensure that Afghanistan never again serves as a base for international terrorists. The negotiation process in Doha, with all of its twists and turns, has shown it is possible for us to take this step together. Over the past 7 days, violence levels have reached their lowest point in the last 4 years. U.S. and Afghan forces responded to the reduced enemy attacks by also respecting peace. It was not perfect, but the Taliban demonstrated, even if only for a week, that when they have the will to be peaceful, they can be. The Afghan people have rejoiced. They're moving freely about the country to visit family and friends. They're trading. They're even dancing in the streets. But we're just at the beginning. Furthering the cause of peace will require serious work and sacrifice by all sides. The United States, the coalition, the Taliban, the Afghan government, other Afghan leaders, and the Afghan people themselves to maintain the momentum needed to reach a comprehensive, inclusive, and durable peace. This agreement will mean nothing, and today's good feelings will not last if we don't take concrete actions on commitments and promises that have been made. When it comes down to it, the future of Afghanistan is for Afghans to determine. The U.S. Taliban deal creates the conditions for Afghans to do just that. Here's our take. Here's our take on what steps by the Taliban will make this agreement a success. First, keep your promises to cut ties with Al-Qaeda and other terrorists. Keep up the fight to defeat ISIS. welcome the profound relief of all Afghan citizens, men and women, urban and rural, as a result of this past week's massive reduction in violence, and dedicate yourselves to continued reductions. It is this significant escalation of violence that will create the conditions for peace, and the absence of it, the conditions and the cause for failure. All Afghans deserve to live and prosper without fear. Sit down with the Afghan government, other Afghan political leaders, and civil society, and start the difficult conversations on a political roadmap for your country. Exercise patience even when there is frustration. Honor the rich diversity of your country and make room for all views. Afghan governments have failed because they weren't sufficiently inclusive. The Afghan government of 2020, and indeed the Afghanistan of 2020, is not the same as in 2001. Embrace the historic progress obtained for women and girls, and build on it for the benefit of all Afghans. The future of Afghanistan ought to draw on the God-given potential of every single person. If you take these steps, if you stay the course and remain committed to negotiations with the Afghan government and other Afghan partners, we and the rest of the international community assembled here today stand ready to reciprocate. I know there will be a temptation to declare victory. But victory for Afghans will only be achieved when they can live in peace and prosper. Victory for the United States will only be achieved when Americans and our allies no longer have to fear a terrorist threat from Afghanistan. And we will do whatever it takes to protect our people. The United States will press all sides to stay focused on the goal of a peaceful, prosperous, and sovereign Afghanistan, an Afghanistan free of malign foreign interference, where all voices and communities are heard and are represented. This is the only way a sustainable peace can be achieved. And for all of us here, and most importantly, for the security of the American Afghan people, this must happen. Thank you.
माइक पॉम्पियो दोहा में तारीखी अमन मुआहिदे की तकरीब से खिताब कर रहे थे। उनका ये कहना था कि अमेरिका और तालिबान दहाइयों के बाद इस बात पर मुत्तफिक हुए कि खित्ते और मुल्क में अमन के लिए हमें ये जंग यहीं पर खत्म करना होगी। इस अमन के लिए ज़ल्मे खलीलजाद का किरदार काबिले तारीफ है। तारीखी मुज़ाकरात की मेज़बानी पर अमीर कतर के शुक्रगुजार है। उनका यह भी कहना था कि गुज़श्ता 7 दिनों में वायलेंस में जिस हद तक कमी आई वो गुज़श्ता 4 सालों में सबसे कम शरह पर थी। उनका यह भी कहना था कि अभी इस मुआहिदे की बात ही चल रही है तो अफगानिस्तान की गलियों में जश्न मनाया जा रहा है, अभी तो ये आगाज है।
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of God. All of you representatives have come here who have participated in today's historical event about our country. I welcome you and I thank you. Afghanistan, the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan, the Taliban, and the United States, successful negotiations and the agreement for the Mujahid nation of Afghanistan, and is also good for the international community. And I congratulate everyone for that achievement. The Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan, with the United States, the agreement that it has reached, we are committed to this agreement to enforce it. Also, we want, as a political force, to maintain with its neighbors regional countries and international community. We want a positive relationship with all. The Afghan nation has been suffering for the past 4 decades. We have suffered tremendously, and I hope that with the withdrawal of all foreign forces from Afghanistan, that the Afghan nation, under an Islamic regime, will take its relief and embark on a new prosperous life. We all want to be attentive to the unity and prosperity of our country. For this reason, I call on all Afghan factions to honestly and sincerely for the establishment of a strong Islamic system come to negotiations, and so that for the Islamic values, we all come together for Islamic values around Afghanistan and for Afghanistan. And at the end, I would like to take the opportunity to express my gratitude to the Qatari Highness, and also to the Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Abdurrahman Al-Sani, and also for other Qatari officials who, during this long period of negotiations, they supported the peace process and hosted us and facilitated everything for us, and took a lot of favor. I would like to thank them and express my gratitude for that. Also, in terms of peace, and the Pakistan's and thank them for their efforts, for their work and assistance. I would like to thank them for that. Also, I would like to thank China, Uzbekistan, Iran, Russia, Indonesia, Norway, and other countries who supported the peace process. I would like to thank them. And finally, I hope that in the rebuilding of Afghanistan, all of them to participate and to take part in the future of Afghanistan. And thank you so much. May peace be upon you all.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency Al-Mullah Abdul Ghani brother. I now call upon His Excellency Mr. Zalmay Khalilzad and Al-Mullah brother to sign the agreement. Honorable delegates, we kindly ask you to remain seated until the very end of the signing.
जानिब से इस बात को यकीनी बनाना होगा कि जो इस शराइतो ज़वाबित इस अमन मुआहिदे में रखी गई उस पर सख्ती से अमल दरामद करें और उसकी पायदारी को लेते हुए इस खत्ते में क़याम अमन को मजबूत बनाया जाए। ये दोनों फरीकैन जो है ये इनके लिए भी जरूरी है, इस खत्ते में भी जरूरी है। अमरीका और तालिबान के दरमियान मुआहिदे पर दस्तखत हो चुके हैं, शराइतो ज़वाबित तय पा चुकी हैं, मुआहिदे पर दस्तखत हो चुके हैं। अफगानिस्तान में 19 साला जंग के खात्मे की तरफ ये पहला अहम कदम उठा लिया गया है। दोहा में अमरीका और तालिबान के दरमियान तारीखी मुआहिदा तय पा चुका है। अमरीका और अफगान तालिबान के दरमियान अमन मुआहिदे पर दस्तखत हो चुके हैं। आज ये कतर में तकरीब सजाई गई, ये दूसरी कॉपी पर अब दस्तखत हो रहे हैं। एक कॉपी अफगान तालिबान के पास रहेगी, दूसरी कॉपी अमरीका के नुमाइंदा ज़ल्मे खलीलजाद के पास चली जाएगी और यूं अमन मुआहिदे की जानिब एक बड़ा कदम उठा लिया गया है। ज़ल्मे खलीलजाद की काविशों को भी सराहा गया है माइक पॉम्पियो की जानिब से, क्योंकि ये नुमाइंदा खुसूसी बराए अफगानिस्तान थे। अमरीका ने इन्हें तैनात किया था और अफगान तालिबान के माबैन जो डायलॉग हुए उनमें इनका अहम किरदार था और तालिबान की जानिब से भी पाकिस्तान की काविशों, मेहनत और काम को सराहा गया और उनके ताउन को सराहा गया और उसके साथ साथ دیگر ممالک جنہوں نے اس امن معاہدے کے حوالے سے افغان طالبان اور امریکہ کی حمایت کی، ان کو بھی ملا عبدالغنی برادر کی جانب سے سراہا گیا اور ان کا شکریہ ادا کیا گیا۔ یوں 40 سال جنگ کا سامنا کرنے والے، 20 سال رشیا کے ساتھ اور اس کے بعد 20 سال تقریباً امریکہ کے ساتھ جنگ کا سامنا کرنے والے اس ملک کو قیام امن کی جانب بڑھتا ہوا اب یہ خطہ دیکھ سکے گا۔ دیکھنا یہ ہوگا کہ آنے والے دنوں میں افغان طالبان اور افغان حکومت مل کر کیا قومی حکومت تشکیل دے پاتی ہیں۔ دیکھنا یہ ہوگا کہ اب قیام امن کتنے عرصے میں مکمل ہو پائے گا، اس خطے کو کس حد تک مفاد مل سکے گا۔ سرحدیں جن جن ممالک کے ساتھ ملتی ہیں انہیں بھی قیام امن میں کس حد تک اپنا کردار ادا کرنا ہوگا، کیونکہ آنے والے دنوں میں جن ممالک کے مفادات افغانستان کے ساتھ وابستہ ہیں ان کو بھی اپنا کردار ادا کرنے کی ضرورت ہے۔ ابھی مرحلے کو آرام آ جائے گا، سکون مہیا ہوگا، معیشت مضبوط ہوگی، خطہ معیشت میں بہتری کی جانب گامزن ہوگا، قیام امن ہوگا تو اس خطے کے لیے بہتر ہوگا، خطے میں موجود ممالک کے لیے بہتر ہوگا۔ اس سے صرف امریکہ اور افغانستان کا ہی مفاد وابستہ نہیں ہے بلکہ چین کا بھی مفاد وابستہ ہے، پاکستان کا بھی وابستہ ہے، روس کا بھی وابستہ ہے اور اس کے ساتھ ساتھ ایران کا مفاد بھی وابستہ ہے۔ تو آنے والے دنوں میں ان سب ممالک چکے ہیں، معاہدہ تکمیل کے مراحل طے کر چکا ہے۔ افغان طالبان کی جانب سے ملا عبدالغنی برادر اور حکومت امریکہ کی جانب سے ایک نئے عہد کا باب کھلنے جا رہا ہے، ایک نئی تاریخ لکھی جا رہی ہے کہ وہ خطہ، وہ ملک جو پچھلے 40 سال سے جنگ کا شکار ہے، جس کے باسیوں نے قیام امن نہیں دیکھا، جس کے باسیوں نے امن کی باتیں تو سنی ہیں لیکن امن کی صبح نہیں دیکھی، وہ صبح ضرور آئے گی۔ ایک دن کا سورج ایسا طلوع ہوگا کہ جس کی کرنیں امن و آشتی کو لے کر اس زمین پر اتریں گی، یہ خطہ ترقی کرے گا اور ہم اس معیشت میں مضبوطی میں اہم کردار ادا کرنے والے ملک بن چکے ہیں، کیونکہ ہمارا اعتراف امریکہ نے بھی کیا ہے، افغانستان نے